Okay, so we just finished module 15 of our 21 modules in our 100-day agent training camp, which we hold for everybody. You don't have to be a new agent. You don't have to be an experienced agent. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what brokerage you're with. Just doesn't matter. We just like helping people learn how to work by referral. So you're not chasing online leads and dialing for dollars all the time. You're working with people that you want to work with that already know, like, and trust you. In our opinion, it's the best way to build a business. So when you're in this program, you learn a whole bunch of stuff. And what we worked on this week was working with sellers. This is part one of a two-part series when you're working with sellers. And we went through the 5 big questions you have to ask anybody that's about to sell their home, whether you're doing a pre-listing because you do a 2-step listing process, or it's right at the very beginning of your listing presentation because you do a 1-step. You should always ask them these 5 questions. So number 1, very first question, why are you selling? Okay, so lots of answers to this, but the ones to watch out for, the red flag answers, one of those red flag answers would be, well, we just want to see if we can get our price. Those are market testers, and those might be the people that are going to be wasting your time and spending your marketing dollars. You're going to want to dig a little bit deeper if you get that answer. The next question is, do you have a specific time frame in which you need to be moved by? And you want to ask it that way. There's a lot of agents that come in and they go, well, we're here to sell your house for the most amount of money in the least amount of time. You say least amount of time to people and it can freak them out because they think that selling fast loses them money. So you want to be delicate around all of these questions, actually, very sensitive to how people feel. So you want to figure out what their motivation is. So it's, ask the question, do you have a specific time frame that you would like to move in or that you would like to see your home sell in? You're going to figure out a lot based on that answer. Next question. This one's hard, but you have to ask it. So what do you think your house is worth? Really simple. They may come back at you and say, well, that's what I'm hiring you to do. No problem. We're going to do a market analysis for you, and we're actually going to pinpoint that for you. That is exactly what you're hiring me for. But you must have an idea in your head of what you think it's worth. I'm not going to hold you to it. What do you think your home is worth? Try and get that number out of them. Then the next thing you're going to ask them after they tell you what that number is, okay, great. So how much equity do you have in your home? Some people will ask, well, what do you owe on your home? That can be a little accusatory, or that can get people's backs up a little bit. I like to ask about equity because that's positive versus negative. That's great. Oh, if that's your number, great. How much equity do you have in your home? The reason you need to know that is if they're actually short to pay closing costs and real estate fees or even pay out their mortgage, that's a major problem. So you want to expose what that is before you list the house. And then finally, the last thing you want to do, if you're doing a 2-step or a 1-step, you want them to tour you through the home. So ask the questions first, and then it's like, okay, well, great. Tour me through your house and tell me what you think the special features of your home are. Everybody's home is their castle. Doesn't matter if they tell you that it's terrible and they hate it and all that kind of stuff. They're still going to be proud of certain parts of their house. You never want to be negative about somebody's home when you're about to list it. That can stop a listing presentation in its tracks and stop you from getting that listing. So always ask, what do you think the special features are of your home? So there you go. Those are the 5 questions you should ask in every listing presentation. It's something we go through in our 100-day agent training camp, which we have another one coming up starting on October 3rd. So we do one every quarter. And again, we let 10 people in every time. Doesn't matter what brokerage you're with, does not matter what level you're at in your career, although this is a great place to launch your real estate career. If you're brand new in the business, I'm telling you, if you do this course, it will springboard you into a great business, lifelong business of working by referral. It's how I started. I took this course 15 years ago, and now I'm a mentor for this course. I believe in it so much. So if you're interested, all you have to do is DM me, and let's have a conversation about your real estate business and see if something like this might be a fit for you.